Nycki's having a beautiful day. Everything about her is airy and light.
Punch just walked by me in the hallway and goes, "Make me a bird fly far, far away." I'd said nothing. It was just my face.
Listen, I'm on a 2-hug roll with you already today.
You actually are.
I walk over like, "Hey, buddy." Hey, man.
You know, we're not curing any sort of cancer here.
That's right.
No,
That's right.
Nothing amazing's happening, but just stupid is on repeat.
You can't, listen, we all do it, and especially in this business. You can't kick your own ass.
Yeah.
The harder you try,
right.
it's like trying to run in a swimming pool. You can't do it.
Can't do it.
You can't. The harder you try, the goofier it looks.
And they're all going to laugh at you.
Some days you just got to let it roll, man. I know. Trust me, I've been there a million times. I still have the dream that I come to work and they go, "Hey, listen, everybody kind of likes you at work and all, but you're terrible at this job, and we can't have you do it anymore."
We may have made a mistake.
And it's the sweetest firing you can imagine, but they're telling me they just realized you have no talent. And you don't know how to do it, and we're sorry, genuinely sorry. We just never noticed you're terrible. And then I have to walk out. That's the dream. And I have to walk to my car.
Your time's over. Like, and you're so bad, no one else will ever want to hear you say words out of your mouth again.
What makes it a terrible, horribly sad dream, and this is so real, is they're really kind about it, which makes the pain... makes it so much more terrible because you know it's real. Somehow in your dream, you're like,
they feel the need to comfort me.
Because I am that bad. Like, they're not just mad at me and firing me.
No.
No, they actually like me, but I'm so bad, even liking me won't keep me. Like, I bet I've had that dream 50 times in 30 years.
Yeah.
Because maybe more. I've been 60 because it's good for 2 a year.
Everybody has their own version of whatever dream.
Naked at school? Yeah.
Yeah, mine's just actually, it is, I've said to Jake, I go, my nightmare is literally my days here, some of my worst days on repeat. It's not going to college and not having a course or being naked or taking a test. It's never that. It's this actual job with the printer or whatever. I'm like, God,
so you gotta let that go.
I live my life, my nightmare.
Here's what I do. Especially, and I know your job depends on the printer.
Right.
But there does come a time when you just have to go, listen, if you jackholes can't get a good printer, then guess what? And when you walk in, we should probably talk about this off air, but the day you walk in and you go, "Hey, that printer just has ceased working," I'll be like, "Good. Tell them that's why you can't do your gig today. We're not doing news today. And you just stay on the show. We're going to have a fun day and we're going to do whatever we do, but I'll back you up. We'll all go into that office and go, when you dipsticks can get something that works, then we'll do that job. But if the phones aren't there, you won't hear a guest. If you don't have a printer, you don't get to hear news. And trust me, you and I will go set that office on fire together."
I have to say, Bob is always in our corner because that's the only reason there is a plan B backup printer.
But I'm telling you.
God bless him.
You know the deal. Listen, it takes me 15 minutes to go home and get the flamethrower. I'll come right back. We'll go out of here. Call the news. It's going to look good.
It's been cold. It's about to get hot.
Nycki's had enough of this. She's going to burn the motherfucker down. Burn it down, Pookie.
And for those listening, just so you know, it's really not about a printer. It's about Nycki, and I'll say this because you won't, wanting to do a great job for you guys listening. And her entire goal, don't downplay. For real, let it happen. Let the truth happen for once, Nick. She gets all upset because she wants to do a great job for everybody. It's what she listen, I wish everybody on this show had your serious want to make this work as hard as anybody. Nobody puts more emotion into it than you. And so it's not about a printer being an inconvenience. It's about you wanting to do it so good and it being frustrating because that's what you got up this morning to do. So I just want to make sure it's clear that this is not about a petty printer. It's about wanting so badly to do the right job.
And to translate to anybody else's job, when you know you want to do something and you're trying to do it, to have to do it 5 times when you purposely want to do it the right way the first time, it just drives you crazy. Again, we're not curing nut cancer at all. Not doing anything amazing, but it's irritating as F.
I get you.
The end.
Yeah, you're all right.
Now, all of you working outside, thank you again.
This job, you boss. Your profit and your off. You Linda at the front desk too. Guy in the mail room. You. This whole company can slap my knob. All y'all. This job.
Gotta be all right, Nicholas. Gotta be all right. Listen, it only lasts for a certain amount of time. And then when it goes, I promise you, if we do it right, we can all go out on the same day and it'll be phenomenal. It'll be fantastic.
I like that.
She's my spirit animal.
Listen,
Brett did it first.
they should know to do it via email.
And God damn it, don't you do it on a Monday.
That's right. Listen, just
I'll come unhinged on a Monday.
Send it on a Saturday. Be smart about it, dummies.
Yeah.
Like,
do me a favor, do it today.
change the key cards on a Saturday so that you just don't ever. It just ends. Send the email, and that'll be that.
Yeah,
that'll
making me
be that.
drive back.
Courier the check, like and just and nobody gets hurt.
You've got my direct deposit.
Yeah.
Hit send.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna shoot the joint up, but I may show up naked and throw feces at people. You know what I mean? Like, we just think you can't grab me if I'm covered in my own feces. Just naked, you're like, oh, I'm handing out hugs.
It's got to be like when cops show up to somebody on PCP and God knows what else. They're like,
Yes.
you want to take him? You want to tackle him? Nah.
No, this is going to be PCP without the PCP. I've already got. I'm like, listen, I'm flipping desks. I'm covered in my own feces. I'm buck naked. I'm giving out hugs. You're going to listen.
Mother effer.
I got something to say. I got a few things I've been thinking of. Nobody's going to get hurt physically, but emotionally, oh, you'll never stop talking about it.
Celebrating birthdays today, Hangover star Ed Helms is 50, Olympic great Mary Lou Retton's 56, and God bless him, Hollywood legend Ernest Borgnine would have been 107.
Hollywood legend Ernest Borgnine lived to the ripe old age of 95. And at that age, you got to shoot your shot. Which is why he provided the world with one of the greatest clips ever. When he revealed the secret to his longevity was,
I masturbate a lot.
happy birthday to the late, great Ernest Borgnine. It was one of the most gleefully uncomfortable things ever.
You look fantastic. You look like you're in your late 60s, early 70s. What's the secret?
I don't dare tell you.
No meat. You don't eat meat.
I masturbate a lot.
Okay, I think... Thank you, Ernie. That was great.
I actually heard that.
I mean, if that's the case, we're living forever.
Why is it I'd climb on his lap like Santa Claus? God bless. God
For sure.
God bless that guy. In news this morning, Ford is recalling nearly 1.9 million Explorer SUVs in the U.S. because a trim piece can fly off and create a hazard for other drivers. Recall covers Explorers from the 2011 through 2019 model series. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says the clips holding the trim that covers the roof supports by the windshield can come loose. If that happens, the trim can fly off. They say dealers will inspect the trim pieces to make sure that the clips are engaged and add adhesive to hold them in place. Owners will be notified starting March 13th. Side note, why is it always like a month away when a recall's put out originally that anything gets done?
Oh, I understand.
Like, why am I the one telling you?
I know. It's always the Kia that's the problem. This guy, everything he does is fantastic. He got a job, finally. They were paying him part-time before, right?
Yes.
So we gave him a full-time job. This is the full-time job. So he's going to make more money. Immediately saddles himself down with worse debt. But he did it in the form of a Kia.
Yeah.
He went out and bought a brand new Kia.
Yes.
Because that's so much better than a used Kia.
I plan on having this car for like 10 years.
That's what we always tell it. Well, because, it'll take you 10 years to pay it off at the interest rate that you got. Yeah.
Hey, I look at you and I say, Kia, man, I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah.
It's a practical,
Yeah.
sensible.
Kia is almost a Subaru, much like he is almost a lesbian. That's it.
Wow. Let's talk thievery. Prosecutors in Colorado say an online pastor and his wife raked in millions through worthless cryptocurrency scam for their digital church. Eli and Caitlin Rigolato now face civil fraud charges after investigators uncovered how the couple allegedly stole over $1 million from investors on everything from home renovations, childcare to luxury cars, jewelry, makeup, and so on.
This has been such an amazing story, and the balls on this guy, it's insane.
And the blind faith from some at the end of this story. Just keep that in mind, that there's still people that are down.
So lay out what this guy had done.
The Rigolatos created a cryptocurrency known as INDX coin about a year ago. The Colorado Attorney General says they found from June of 2022 to April 2023, INDX coin generated almost $3.2 million from roughly 300 investors, followers, for its bunk product. Prosecutors say that Eli, having no background in crypto whatsoever, took advantage of the trust and faith of his own Christian community by claiming it was easy for the followers to become wealthy by putting their funds into this and letting him and the Lord take it from there. So this all comes out when responding to the charges. Eli Regalado appeared to admit that the allegations are true, saying that he was asking the Lord what he wanted me to say before addressing investigators.
Yeah, and now listen to this, because it's so good. And the reason this caught me, Nick, was I've seen guys admit stuff. I've seen guys hide behind Jesus before.
Yeah.
But instead, he blames him. I was only doing what God told me to do.
Caitlin and I are being charged in a civil charge from the Colorado Securities and Exchange Commission for basically selling millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency that is deemed worthless by the state. Now, the reason that they're saying that it's worthless is because there is no exit for people who have bought. We launched an exchange. The exchange technology failed. Things went downhill. And from that point forward, we've just been waiting on the Lord literally for a miracle. So the charges are that Caitlin and I pocketed $1.3 million, and I just want to come out and say that those charges are true. So there's been $1.3 million that's been taken out of, I think it was a total of $3.4 million. But out of that 1.3, $500,000 went to the IRS, and a few $100,000 went to a home remodel that the Lord told us to do.
Dude, and he just continues on.
I have to say, I like that he's at least stepping right up and owning up to it.
No, but he's not. He's still blaming Jesus.
He says, yes, I have the money, but yes, you're absolutely right. He's turning the blame right back on the Lord.
He immediately says, because God told us to do it.
So Pastor Eli shared how it all started when the Lord told us about, and it turned out to be a scam, but the Lord said, trust me.
So how this whole thing started is the Lord told us in 21 to walk away from our marketing company, and he said, I'm going to do a new thing. And then he took us into this cryptocurrency. It was a different cryptocurrency other than index coin at the time. Well, that cryptocurrency turned out to be a scam. And so the Lord says, give that to them, but also give them a 10x. And I'm like, well, where's this liquidity going to come from? And the Lord says, trust me.
Now,
that's what I love about this. The whole time he's like, it turned out to be a scam, but God told me to do. But then he said, give him a 10x, which I can only assume that's 10 times what, right? So then he's like, well, where's this liquidity going to come from? Like he's having a conversation on the phone with, what God? Hold on. Well, okay, well, that sounds crazy, God, because I don't have any money and it's not worth anything. I can't tell them it's going to be worth 10 times that. He's like, oh, that's what you want to tell them. Well, where's this liquidity going to come from, Lord Jesus Christ? And, or Messiah. And he's like, oh, no, just tell him that. Trust me. Trust me.
I mean, trust me.
And so
Trust in the
God
Lord.
said, trust me.
So,
Trust me.
The Lord's very own blame-throwing son, Eli, showed his faith, explaining that we took the Lord at his word and we're hoping for a miracle.
Well, as money is coming in, we would be sowing it. And at first it was hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars, then tens of thousands of dollars. When it would come in, we tithe, we sow, more money would come in. And so we were just always under the impression that God was going to provide, that the source was never ending, that God was doing a new thing, and that we had nothing to worry about. We sold a cryptocurrency with no clear exit. We did. We took God at his word and sold a cryptocurrency with no clear exit. And so the prosecutors have to take that and say, these people willingly sold a cryptocurrency with no clear exit. What we're praying for and what we're believing for still is that God is going to do a miracle.
Oh, it's the best I've ever heard, Nick. I can't tell you how I was like up and down in my room yesterday, in my living room watching this, because he's like, look, we took God at his word. Why don't you put him in jail? Like, we're the victims here. God lied to me.
Go to the source. Their preliminary hearings, January 29th.
Oh, you're going to see the power of God.
I'm just sad that their site's not still up.
I am delivered.
While we on topic, an Oklahoma state senator has proposed a law that would make watching porn a felony and ban sexting among people who are not married.
Oh, this picture.
The
Remember
bill.
this face. This is the face of the guy next up
The
in
bill.
felony sex charges.
Set to be introduced next month by that there state senator Dusty Devers.
Dusty Beavers?
Dusty Devers.
Devers.
I wish it was Beavers, but it's Devers. Dusty Devers. He's a Republican.
I promise you, is a world-class pervert. This dude's had more plate jobs, trips to Thailand. Wow.
And in 3, 2, 1, we always wait for the rest of the story to drop. This bill would prohibit consuming or producing sexual content that, quote, lacks serious literary, artistic, educational, political, or scientific purposes of value in any medium. The measure defines obscene material as the depiction or description of any acts of sexual intercourse, including those that are not normal, that are normal or perverted, actual or simulated. Again, this is going down in Oklahoma. Keep this in mind. Content depicting sodomy and masturbation would also be off the table, in addition to videos, movies, video games, and text messages that involved sadomasochistic abuse and its acts.
Kill them all. Kill everyone with a sex urge.
Under the measure, pictures
Put
of
them in prison. That's right.
Under the measure, pictures of human genitals or women's breasts.
You ugly whores with your dirty genitals.
Would also be banned, as well as lewd exhibition of the buttocks. It would carry a prison sentence of up to 1 year and a $2,000 fine.
Yes, of course. Immediately, we should also, do they have some Christian burqas that they could hand out?
The proposal would also allow anyone who produces or promotes the allegedly untold content to be sued by any state resident for $10,000. Married couples would be exempt from the ban, provided they only share explicit content they created together with each other.
So you can make your own porn, but you can't look at porn.
Yeah, like a home movie that only you two can watch.
That's even weirder. Hey,
But God told me to watch porn, so I had to watch it. God said.
I just trusted in what God said. He told me. He said
you got to watch babysitter porn, and
I'm waiting for the miracle.
Who am I to deny?
I'm waiting for the miracle.
I'm waiting for a miracle to come, and it's
bring you a babysitter.
Yeah.
Yes. Dude, that guy, first of all, you guys in Oklahoma, you're the ones who you elected him. It's on you. I don't care. I've gone off politics. I can't affect change. Will I vote? Yes, I will. After that, dude, I don't care. The rest of you guys in your empty lives, if you want to live your life based on some guy who actually doesn't give a goddamn about you, Democrat, Libertarian, Republican, you feel free. But I am officially effed out of that. But this dude.
So let's talk about this before I give you the next.
Kyle said it best. That's going to be a dead girl or a live boy in his future.
Jesus. So when I look at that picture, he reminds me, what's his name? Joe from Magic Mike that was married to Sofia Vergara. He kind of has that look. He kind of has that look.
No, he has the look of a dude who fingers the kid next door. He's got the kind beard. That's the dude you catch 2 knuckles deep in your kid.
He's very put together, and I'm saying this for the next sentence.
Yes.
Like you look walking amongst any banker in town in the middle of the city.
I don't know, but I'll bet you if we looked it up, he was a youth pastor.
Old Dusty Devers there, Senator Dusty Devers, is a Baptist pastor who was elected last year to represent rural districts in tiny little towns with 1,400 and 3,700 population in Oklahoma.
It will come out. It always does, Nick. You know.
Righteous jumpsuit.
It's go. Like, dude, it's just a matter of time till he's banging the other people's wives. He gets caught fingering a kid, steals the money, whatever it is. But when you bust out that, listen, we all kidding aside about the whole God made us thing. Why do you think we all have this really strong urge to look at each other's naked bodies? Because that's how you're built.
That's good.
It is good. It's the way you're built. If you believe in a God, you got to believe he's also the one who gave you that urge. You know, here's a good idea. Stop pretending your vagina is sacred. It's not any more sacred than your elbow, and that promises actually matter. And if you promise not to bang a bunch of people, then you keep your promise to the other person that you're supposedly in love with. That's as far as I can go. But the whole, you're just sacred. It's sacred. Your hymen is sacred.
I am going to pull the curtain back.
And why is it so easily smoked by a bicycle?
I'm going to pull the curtain back for no good reason, but it makes me laugh to think I actually offered my husband a neck massage on Sunday. I offered like twice. He goes, "Why do you want to do that?" I go, "I'm trying to be nice." He's like, "You sure you don't want to massage my wiener?"
That's right.
Yeah, all right.
I'd rather have my wiener massaged. I'd like one of those, what they call the deep tissue massage in your tissue.
And it's okay because it's in our house.
It's because you're married in the house of the Lord, even though you're the second whore.
I is.
Yeah, it's just, we're so crazy. Why do we all have an urge to masturbate? Because it's how you're built.
Because it's free and it feels good.
That's right.
Again.
You know, but everybody, they believe in God, but they don't believe in the way we're built.
Well, for another
Hey, here's another crazy thing I was born with. A conscience. Mm-hmm. You know? When things are bad, I know that it hurts others. You don't do them.
Yeah, you know right
I inherently know. I inherently know what's okay and not. You don't need to make up new rules.
Another story of Hey Diddle Diddler. An Arkansas teacher, once surprised on national television by her adoring students, has pled guilty to having sex with a high school boy up to 30 times.
Not good looking enough. She's guilty.
She looks too nice for you.
No, she's homely.
33-year-old married mom had her hair.
No, we're just asking for real. That's not a good-looking lady. She's not. By the way,
looks
she's
like
a
an
pedophile.
average lady.
She's not hot enough to be guiltless.
What's consent?
When a hot teacher bangs a student, a hot girl teacher, right? Bangs a high school student. If she's attractive, no crime. No crime. No, I don't care what you say.
That there is 33-year-old married mom Heather Hare. She first made headlines in 2020 when she was surprised on Good Morning America by students bidding her goodbye as her home ec class was discontinued for distance learning during the pandemic.
Because that's not a real teacher then.
Hop right to now.
Show me what a cup of milk is.
She may be scoring life in prison, may need those skills. She was arrested after being accused of having sex with a 17-year-old student. The boy, identified as JR, told police that he met her on the first day of his senior year at Bryant High School in 2021. They began one-on-one counseling. Eventually, she gave him her personal phone number, primarily communicating with him through Instagram and Snapchat. The minor victim and Hare had sex approximately 20 to 30 times throughout the 2021-2022 school term, including multiple times at her house, in her car, her classroom, and parking lots at the school.
I'd just like to point out 20 times. I don't think the kid was like, this is terrible. I ain't doing it no more. Listen, you know what happened. He couldn't keep his goddamn mouth shut.
They also did it on a school trip, field trip to Washington. The now former teacher broke down in court as she was asked if everything the prosecutor detailed was 100% accurate. She copped to the federal transportation of a minor charge when they went on the field trip in a plea deal seeking 13 years in prison.
God, seems a bit much for what otherwise would still be. Listen, I was 16 years old. I think I was in 10th grade.
What's Arkansas consent, by the way?
Oh, it's got to be like 6 years old.
Jesus.
It's Arkansas. Can't even. There's no way it's even in double digits. They marry him off at 9. You're an old maid at 11. You know what it is like.
You better recognize.
You're a virgin. I don't want to be married to you no more. Why is that? You ain't good enough for your family. You ain't good enough for mine.
A newly proposed Kansas Senate bill introduced.
I'm leaving you. Why? You're a pedophile. Big word for a 9-year-old.
Jesus.
You got a felony. You got a felony. Man, your road looks tough ahead. Gonna be miles and miles away from your bed. The judge's words repeating in your head. Boy, you got a felony. Yeah, you got a felony.
Well, it's Arkansas, dude. There's good people and the rest of those kid effers.
A newly proposed Kansas Senate bill that was introduced recently seeks to put guidelines in place for the banning of books in schools and libraries. Democratic senator introduced the bill requiring people protesting books at the public libraries to read them first, then provide a list of reasons for the ban. She said many of the books requesting bans are on topics of race and about LGBTQ issues. Ban would also require 5% of the residents in a school district to sign a petition before a book ban could be requested at a school library.
I would just offer that throughout history, and I defy anybody to show me different, book burning has never been the good guys. The text line is 913-586-7989. You can also call. You just show me ever when the book burning historically have been done by the good guys. So knock yourselves out, people.
I smell a staycation for you and for Bob. A development group updated the public on plans yesterday for the $150 million hotel that's coming to KCK. The Margaritaville Hotel will include swimming pools inside and out, retail shops, bars, restaurants, and entertainment facilities.
There's a really, it looked nice in Nashville. Did you know that? There's a Margaritaville downtown. The hotel I was at when we flew in for LeJean from 7 Dust's 50th surprise party. Across the street was, and I even walked in the lobby. I was like, that's pretty nice. And then, of course, you see two weird people with Hawaiian shirts come walking down, and it's more than I care for.
We're vacationing.
Yeah, no, that's coming to KCK, huh?
Yep.
Even though they couldn't get a cheeseburger in paradise to work at Legends, they're going to put 100.
Why are you bringing up old S?
Well,
Never nibbling on sponge cake.
He did.
Watching the sun bake.
He did.
Sunflower Development
All
LLC.
of those tubers covered.
Don't interrupt him. He did. He did now.
Strumming my six string
He did.
on my front
I wonder
porch.
if they'll sell Jimmy Buffett sunscreen. He did. He did.
Damn.
He did from Skin Cancer Did. He did. He did.
Local company Sunflower Development and Homefield KC say the hotel should open spring of 2025. Construction has already started close to the site of the old Schlitterbahn Water Park near I-70 and 435.
You don't see the irony that the promo picture is a giant swimming pool in the sun. And their namesake died of skin cancer.
John, it is all about a good time.
He living on sponge cake. He died on a Tuesday. He did.
God.
He did.
In music news, Sharon Osbourne's opening up about a low point in her
He
life.
died on a Sunday.
After learning about husband Ozzy's 4-year affair with hairdresser Michelle Pugh back in 2016, the 71-year-old was so distraught she attempted suicide. She's admitted, "He always had groupies, and I was so used to that. But when he knows the name of the person, where they live, where they work, it's a whole different thing as you are emotionally invested. I took I don't know how many pills. I just thought my kids are older. They're fine. They can take care of themselves, so I took an overdose and locked myself in the bedroom. The maid tried to come in to clean the room and saw me. In 2016, the couple briefly split following the news of Ozzy's affair with Michelle. For his part, Ozzy has said, "I've done some pretty outrageous things in my life. I regret cheating on my wife. I don't do it anymore. I got a reality check, and I'm lucky that she didn't leave me. Not proud of that. I was pissed at myself. I broke her heart."
I think it's interesting that she was pretty okay, and I think there's a lot of rock star in this, where if it's on the road, anonymous groupie sex,
Right, like knowing their name, I'm like,
well, but that is the thing, right? Like, it's a one and done. That's just, you refer to that girl in your head as Tennessee, right? That was Knoxville. But, yeah, if you're writing letters and sending emails and you're having continued correspondence and then
stopping by her job.
somebody catches the feelings, that's a different thing altogether. But I think there's a lot of just don't bring it home in the rock world.
I think you're right.
You know, you know that, I mean, any woman who marries a rock star and thinks that he's not accepting of that at some point, you're insane.
For the majority, are there rare
It could happen.
unicorns?
It could happen.
Rare
but
unicorns.
I would tell you, I would think at best it's less. Like it's okay. Maybe it's only a rare occasion that you finally give it and accept it. But to go, there's an insanity to me. You go, okay, you're a huge successful musician. You're on stage. Let's say it's not Rush, so there's actually female in your audience. But there are girls, good-looking girls, every day offering anonymous this and that while you're on the road and you're lonely. You believe there are people who have never partaken. And if that's true, it could have happened.
I'm going to say 1 to 5%.
You're on your deathbed punching yourself in the face. You're just killing. It's like the guy who never called into work. Whoa, that's a great title. At the end, you're just punching yourself in the face. The dumbest thing I've ever done. Every time I break up with a girl, I think about the offers I had during that relationship, and I didn't take it up on, and I'm mad at myself. I could give you the list of girls I'm pissed off that gave me a chance to have sex with them, and I didn't because I was being faithful. And you know what I don't feel? Really good inside.
You got regrets in you.
I wish I could tell you that I feel like, you know what, man,
I did the right thing.
I feel good. I feel good. No, I go back and I look at pictures of them and I think, I could have been, God damn it, and it ended anyway. I cannot be more honest than what I'm being right now, Nick. I regret every girl who I didn't have sex with by being faithful. Once, not in this current relationship because it's still going.
Of course.
But once it's over, no, I'm going to regret it. Sure. Go ahead. Crucify me if you would. Nail me to the wood.
I am not the Lord.
Do you feel the same way? Am I alone by myself on this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I'm like, maybe I'm a terrible person, but that's my genuine, honest. Jake? Okay. Gregory, is you paying attention?
Oh, yeah.
Do you the ones you didn't sleep with once the relationship ends?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. I feel better about myself now. Okay.
Chris Goff touched on this yesterday. Dwayne Johnson returning to the WWE in a big way. Johnson's been appointed to the board of directors of TKO, the public company that owns the WWE and UFC. Also, the company has granted him full ownership of his trademarked in-ring name, The Rock, with the actor and entrepreneur inking a services and merchandising agreement with the company. He's getting a stock award valued at $30 million. In a statement, The Rock said, "My grandfather and my dad would have never thought this day would have come, which is why I'm very humbled to have a seat at the table that has decades of history and family legacy for me.
Now,
the table that my family helped to build.
Yes.
Being on the board of directors, taking full ownership of my name, The Rock, is not only unprecedented, but incredibly inspiring as my crazy life is coming full circle," end quote.
He definitely, that's a huge deal. But the real reason I think he's back is, and from the WWE side, they have to have him. It's failing. It's not as big as it was. And he is by far the biggest name that ever walked through and out of those doors. He is the biggest action star in the world. He is a worldwide known person.
Now think of
and
all...
he's loved. He could run for president and he could win, and you could all laugh, but you elected a reality TV star, so you can all start sucking at the top and go all the way to the balls.
I agree 1,000% with you.
He could honestly walk in and you laugh all you like, but you already did it once. And this dude's a lot shinier, better looking, less skeletons in the closet, and has the admiration of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way,
you also elected Joe Biden, who literally is like the oldest man in the world at this point. So, again, if I hurt your feelings with any of those, stop it. They don't care about you.
by the way,
I don't have a problem with Joe. I like old people, as a rule. But my parents' VCR, they still had one, was blinking 12 the day they died. And they were 6 to 8 years younger than him. So.
The Rock says...
With the switches, Raw has found a new home. It's not on cable. WWE announced its flagship show is now going to Netflix starting January 2025. Deal is for 10 years, more than $5 billion. It's another move into the streaming space for the sports entertainment giant, which has its pay-per-view events like the Royal Rumble and WrestleMania air live on Peacock. For Netflix, it's a major step towards the live sports entertainment, as it's previously only dipped its toe in that area. Raw currently airs on USA.
It's the best thing those guys could do. They need him. They need him. They need him for pop. They need him for sizzle. They need him for entertainment. They need him for his brain, because his family did build wrestling.
And with Dwayne Johnson's history already with Netflix, it just all falls into place now.
And you look at his father and his grandfather. I mean, the wrestling, like the real history of Dwayne Johnson and his family. I mean, they built it.
Scripted.
It is. No, you're actually right. Yes. Can we all get on board? Here's the best part. The chuckleheads who think that elections are stolen and the NFL is scripted are the same people who don't believe the WWE is scripted. No, it's not. It's real. Wrestling's real. That NFL's a setup. These are the same people, Nick. You've actually tapped into a genius angle, a truth that's painful to everyone on the planet.
God, I wish we had a tunnel to get out of this building today.
The people who don't believe, they believe elections are rigged, the NFL is predetermined, but wrestling is real. Those are all one human being.
And finally, Pixwise, the company Pixwise, is looking for someone to watch the Super Bowl and choose their favorite commercials. Person chosen will need to rate every commercial during the Super Bowl, then choose their 10 favorite and rate those commercials using specific criteria. Gig comes with a $500 DoorDash gift card to use for the party or anytime, a 65-inch 4K TV, and $2,000 cash paid via PayPal. You have until February 4th before midnight to apply for the gig at Pickwise. Entrance will be selected via random drawing within 5 days. If you're chosen, you'll find out a few days before the big game on Sunday, February 11th. I'm Nycki Pace for the Johnny Dare Morning Show on 98.9 The Rock.
Hey, they say they're building the Margaritaville next to the Lowe's? Where's the Lowe's?
I didn't say Lowe's.
No. That's what something. No, baby, not you. I'm reading on the text line. Where are they building it?
I said it was the old Schlitterbahn.
No, Schlitterbahn. Okay. They didn't mean Lowe's. They meant Menards. That's where they're building it. Oh, you know what? I just saw 2 giant elevator shafts go up, and I wondered about that when I was at Menards yesterday. I was like, I wonder what big building they're building over there. So they are building it right on the Schlitterbahn.
The last thing I read, construction's already started close to the site of the old Schlitterbahn water park near I-70 435.
Well, good. All you parrot heads can just go do it and get it on. It'll be fantastic.
Staycation.
Ain't nothing on a fun day.